Last Saturday, the North West London Motor Club held its classic Gloucester Reliability Trial in the heart of the Cotswolds. A member of the organising committee, Philip A. Turner, is here to tell you about it.
Well, here we are at the start of the trial on Rodborough Common, just outside Stroud. First held in 1912, the trial is known as the London to Gloucester Reliability Trial. But these days, it doesn't start from London and it doesn't go to Gloucester. Instead, the 63 competitors have to do 2 laps of a 30-mile course in the Cotswolds, climbing 4 hills on each lap. It's not a race, the idea being to climb the hills at all without pausing for breath en route. Any driver who stops on a hill promptly loses 6 marks, and it's the man who loses the least marks at the end of 2 laps who is the winner of the trial. Here's our old friend Kenneth Horn, starting the cars at 1-minute intervals. And don't some of them look odd? This is because many of them have been specially built for trials and have as much of their weight as possible concentrated over the rear axle in order to prevent wheel spin. Look at this extraordinary vehicle, for instance, making a successful climb of the first hill, Ham Mill. By the way, when you see drivers and passengers bouncing up and down their seats, they're not trying to abandon ship by leaving overboard. They're helping those spinning rear wheels to get a grip on the hill's muddy surface. The driver of this allard seems a trifle confused. I was afraid he was going to take a wrong turning. And so on to the next hill, Juniper, which has broken more trials drivers' hearts than any other hill. Very long and very, very muddy, it just goes on and up until, if your car makes the grade, you storm out from underneath the overhanging trees in the bright sunshine at the top. Only 3 competitors out of the entire entry succeeded in climbing Juniper on Saturday. All the rest came to a standstill with spinning rear wheels. These natural hazards were met by drivers at the foot of the 3rd hill, Hodgcombe, and some of them nearly brought home the bacon. The deep mud which forms Hodgcombe's surface was not too bad on Saturday, but this hill can be a real terror after a few days of heavy rain. The last hill the competitors had to tackle is the most spectacular of the lot, Nailsworth Ladder. It starts almost in the town of Nailsworth and goes up like the side of a house. A truly awe-inspiring sight it is too to the driver competing in his first trial. It's the big cars that are usually the most spectacular, however. Just watch these 2 allards roaring up to the summit. Wow, ride him, cowboy. And so on to the finish after an excellent day's sport in the sunshine.